I think it's a really interesting experience because I've never worked with any one of the main cast before. And at first I was a bit apprehensive, I was quite scared. I said, I have not worked with them, and I've heard that they have not done many movies too. But when I actually joined the production, I realized that there are a whole bunch of very fun people. And every day we laugh and laugh, and before we knew it, the movie is done. Yeah, so it was quite good.
Okay. Tell me more about this movie. Maybe you can tell us about how you direct behind the scene, the challenging.
Okay, because this bunch of actors, they are from all over the place. You know, we have DJs, we have a singer, we have a Hong Kong model. So kind of they came from different background. So, but I was very grateful that the production team actually gave me quite a lot of lead into the movie. So we had a lot of rehearsal time. And during the rehearsal, we managed to get all the frequency in tune so that they don't look like strangers. Because in the movie, they're supposed to be relatives, they're supposed to be boyfriend, girlfriend. So if they're too alien to each other, that would be very difficult. But however, because of all the rehearsals and all the script read that we have, after a while, they quickly merge into it. And I find the directing job is pretty simple in the sense that they don't need a lot of time to get into the role or character.
Why you choose to direct this movie or any from local production?
I mean, this is actually not my first time directing a Malaysian production. I've done a couple before. And because at that time we were discussing projects all over. I mean, Singapore and Malaysia is so near. We're always discussing about possible collaborations. So when the producer called me and said, hey, we have this project, you want to come and join us, have some fun before we talk about other projects. I said, well, why not? I mean, it's all about, helping out each other. So I came in, I talked to the producers, then we look at the script, it's interesting. I said, why not give it a shot? Yeah, and it happened.
Okay, I think there is more drama and humor in this movie. So what other elements you choose to make this movie offer something new and something original?
Actually, I thought the theme itself about, going to buy semen from a clinic is already something very edgy, considering it's coming from a Malaysian background story. And after we direct the film, we actually injected also some of the more current stuff back then. Of course, it's 2 years ago, like the Facebook stuff, like all the social media kind of experience. So we actually inject this into the Ted's character, where he's a very active social media. So actually the whole movie is an account of how he met his dream girl, how his uncle, which is Alok, how he sabotaged him into all the weird situations. So it becomes like a social media web account of his experiences, which is a little bit new back then now. But of course, it's 2 years down the road. Maybe you guys have already seen something similar already, right?
What's the difference between this movie compared to other movies? I mean, from your direct?
Okay, in fact, before this movie, most of my movie are very straightforward comedy. In fact, Who's Your Daddy is the first time that I have to deal with some very emotional scenes. There were a few crying scenes for Gina. So I thought it's something new that I could learn. And because my producer is a very experienced director from Hong Kong, Stanley. So along the way, he actually kind of impart me a lot of tips of how to deal with this scenario, and I'm very, very grateful that I'm in this project.
How important to you to comment this whole experience regarding the script and direction?
I mean, this is also a time where, by the time I came in, the script is almost done. I don't really have a lot of time and allowance to do a lot of changes. So I kind of have to make do with what I have, but at the same time, achieve what I expect from a comedy lah. Because at first the script was kind of more serious, so we need to tune it back to the comedy feel. And I think the actors like Lok really did help me a lot when it comes to that part. Yeah.
My last question: what are some of the most favorite part of the movie?
Wow. There were a couple. I mean, there was, of course, this very fabulous scene where Gina comes out of the water, in her swimsuit. I think there's a eyeball catching shot. We also have Lok technically in the room trying to get his semen out, and we also have Ted bumping into the various time when he met Gina. In fact, many and there are some action sequence with Chelsea. So I thought actually this is quite interesting. Yeah. There was this scene that we were supposed to shoot in China, but we couldn't. Of course, we couldn't go due to a lot of constraint. We actually found a location that we kind of add CG, add snow to make it look like China. So I think that's very interesting. I love that scene, and the kid actress was fantastic. Yes. Right. Okay. So Who's Your Daddy will be in cinema from 10th of December. Come enjoy the movie. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.